Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a three-step on the trunk part.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on trying to get this out. Sometimes when these are mounted down, depends on how long they are. Sometimes you can lighten that shallow.
Mm.
Sometimes they won't come out all the way. So I don't know. I know when I get through.
Mm.
Okay, and I'm gonna cut all this with three steps, and then I'm gonna blend it all the whole back end. So I'm not just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and the back bumper. All right, that way the whole back end will be shiny. All right. Okay. Another good thing too is to know your speed that you wanna buff on. And like where I got it at, it's comfortable for me, but then a person that's just starting, they might want just as speed or comfortable, to them.
Yeah.
What's ironic about this, and me and Jason talk about it all the time, we could walk into a detail shop. It doesn't matter if it's a salon or a damn dealership. We can walk in there and tell by the sound of the bumper, do the detail of that bumper, know what the fuck they doing. Just by the sound. Right? It's a certain sound that you supposed to be in. It's like a gift. It's like driving a car that got six gears, and when you get up the fifth, you cruising real good. But then, you look at your speedometer, you like, man, I can go to that sixth gear and basically move my foot out of the way because I'm on the interstate. And so you go into that extra gear, right? Same thing about this. It's similar to the same thing. It's a lot of preparation in this. See how I got all this tape in here? That way you don't get no compound in your cracks here. None up here, none right here. See how I cover your emblems up? A lot of people ain't gonna do that. A lot of people don't do it because it's time consuming. Right? They rather spend the time cleaning it up after they do the car. I do it this way, and my cleanup time is less.
Way less.
A lot less.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't like, because some places, like when I was at Big and Toyota, their procedure was you buck the car completely out. 3 steps. You pulled the car back outside, and they had a kerosene pressure washer. You pressure wash the whole car again, right, to get all the dust and cream out of the jams. I told the detail manager, I said, when you do that, they take half the shine of the car away. Because you're using hot ass water.
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm not upping up my damn detail like that, my exterior detail. And he said, that's procedure. I said, that ain't the procedure I'm gonna work with. I said, I'll make you a deal. If you ever find a car that I did, that I buffed, and it got cream in the door jams and in the emblems, I'll do it your way. But until then, I'm gonna do it my way. He said, you're gonna lose, but go ahead. I worked for him for 2 years. Every week, he was, I got some cars out there belonging to you on the lot. They got the cream in it, got the jams all caked up at emblems. I said, that's a goddamn lie. I said, go get them. Go get them and show them to me. And I'll make them right and I'll do it your way. And he'll smile. When I got ready to leave after 2 years of working with him, you know what he told me? You accidentally got them all right. He said, you didn't get no cream and none of the jams and none of the cars. You buffed the way you wanted to. Right? Sometimes people will repeat stuff to you on how to do something. But if you really watch them do something, they still said, they don't really know. He wanted me to buff his car.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to be careful on who you listen to. So you're pretty fortunate. I got the heaviest cream that I could get. And I invested some money in this one.
There's different. What are the different types of cream for?
They got different levels of cutting cream. They got some that real heavy.
That cutting cream is for buffing.
Right,
Okay.
right, but for removing scratches.
Okay.
Or lightening the scratches.
Okay.
Right? And it can also be used to take out water spots. And then water spot scratches. If the scratches don't come out, it's supposed to lighten the scratches. And oxidation.
Oh, okay.
That's the main purpose of using a newer pad. Now you could use a DA machine, and DA got their own cutting pad, but see, a DA ain't really got the kind of torque that this got, because this is heavy.
Yeah.
Right? But you can make a DA work.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted to use the DA, I can use the same cream I'm using now with the DA, but then I'm gonna have to use a little bit more pressure. When I sit the DA down on the surface, I gotta push down on it hard. If you don't know what you're doing or you're not alert or careful, you can run plank. Sometimes when I really don't want to go in the locker, because this is mine, everything you see on that table belongs to me. Like, I thought that stuff was me. Like, it's not mine. Okay, you could get that for a part that did that stuff. Told me that I take it, I used to do it. Now they got good buffing cream, but see, this is body shop stuff. Whenever they start talking about doing something, doing your product, like candy cutting, mid-grade cutting, then they got some finer polish, and then they got some more stuff in between, like that little bar that you see. They take out the rough mark. They take out the rough mark, and then it helps make the swirls out.
Oh, okay.
Right? But see, I depend on a little bit more than that. But they got good product. But you won't find that in the every business. Because the two guys first of all, it's missing. I see my power went out. Sometimes, like this, we draw a lot of things. But I probably didn't start to catch up back on. Oh, come on. I probably saw carbon dioxide sensor too out of my pocket.
Oh,
Yeah, man, I was giving me a headache, bad headaches at one time. All right, now, come on, man. What do I got on that brandy? They don't normally, I can use it with both of them. If you go off again, I just turn the fan out. Somebody turn the fan off.
that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a idiot. You shouldn't turn out now. You gotta turn some shit down, 'cause I unplugged it.
Oh, yeah.
I unplugged it. Yeah, that door open won't be no problem. But you got to keep this work low. I got it. I just turn the fan back on when I get these going in. Okay, right here. To make sure I'm able to see exactly what I'm doing, I had to switch angles.
Oh, okay.
That way I can get a better look
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
on what I'm doing. So far, man, it's looking good. It's coming out. Let me stop. Interruptions. But hey. As I was saying, we got good product here, but the product they got is really safe, especially for beginning detailers or detailers that don't feel comfortable bumping into stuff real hard. But I don't fit that category. I done messed up my share of cars when I first started. Started with my first car. Oh, yeah. I learned though. I learned the part about it. I kept already told me, man, the more you bump on that car, more of your pain I'm seeing on the ground. And I told him, man, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. He started laughing. Come to find out he's telling the truth. One day, one side didn't hardly have no paint. You can see the primer.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker was telling the truth. But it was mine. It wasn't no big deal. But I learned. Sometimes, like they say, sometimes you got to break eggs to make an omelet. Yep. Sometimes you got to F some stuff up just to learn. Right. You know, a lot of people, they timid and they don't want to make no mistakes. Well, you don't want to make no mistakes. You don't want to be in detail. Because if you detail long enough, especially if you learn it, you're going to make some mistakes here and there. I can work this better than I can work my stick in my brain. I'll be lying to say I can work my fingers better than I can work this. Even when I was 20, I can still work this better. And it don't go down. That's the good part about it. That motherfucker stay up. I think the power part, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to get this. Remember when I came around that way on the other side? I want to do that right here. That way I can see more of what I'm doing. Look at it. Watch this. I always try to keep me a microfiber on me if I can get rid of the dust. You see how they looking?
Oh, yeah. Dang.
I got to clean it up because if you stand right here, see how hazy it is?
Yeah, I do.
It come from the wool pad and the heavy cutting cream cutting into the paint. So whatever shiny surface you had on it when they buffed it, basically I'm stripping it off with the wool pad and this heavy cutting cream. And once I get it looking as good as I know I can get it look, then I start back putting it back by the second and third step, right?
Yeah.
Was that there when you bought it?
What?
The line I'm getting rid of. Was it there when you bought it?
It was from that factory, the little factory.
Okay, but it was already there when you bought the car.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm getting around to is that he ever detailed his car. That's what I'm getting around to. No big deal. I'm just saying, I just showed you to come out. So that just tells you right then what's going on.
Yeah.
Somebody playing it safe. You gonna get in here, man. This is the time to get. Cause I think this is gonna be my last year.
Yes.
I'm trying to be gone sometime next year. Maybe around this time. I want to go back down south.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get a better. I can, my money will go farther when I retire, if I'm down south.
Oh, okay.
The cost of living is cheaper,
Yeah, way cheaper.
right? And then I got 12 grandchildren there, so it's just a lot of different reasons I want to go.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I get my Social Security and I still work a little bit. I want to get me a place where I can still do some side jobs.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe like a little shop or something.
Yeah. If not, if I got a house with some garage space, I can do it like that.
Yeah.
I done made such a good name for myself out here. I really hate to leave. But I'll be working like I'm working right now the rest of my life if I stay out here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying nothing won't change because things in life, you can make plans, but they don't mean plans are going to go according to the way you want them to.
Yep.
But some plan is better than no plan.
No, yeah, for sure.
So I just have to wait and see. But I'm going to have to do something because January I'll be 65. I feel good, but how much longer do I actually think I could continue to do the work at the rate that I'm doing it?
Yeah.
I outlasted every detailer that I know in my age group.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't take care of themselves properly. Or somewhere down the line, they just lost the interest. As long as I can make cars look like this, I ain't leaving no damn interest.
No, yeah.
All right, now, see that? Let's look at it now. It is about time to go to the second step. Stand here, then come over here and look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. You can't see the line. I'm gonna hit this. Right here, you got like a little bitty a scratch that way you can see a little paint. I'm gonna go back over that.
Right.
But other than that, that line is gone. And then I'm gonna hit it a little bit right here again too.
That looks awesome.
Detailing them cars and putting money in my pocket. I've been out here almost 31 years. It helped my daughter that went to college.
Yeah.
And because of COVID, she was gone for 6 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, both of them 2, because she went with 2, because of that running start program, a running jump program.
Oh, yeah.
But COVID messed that all up.
Damn.
The university she went to had to get signed up to where the students could take online courses because COVID, the pandemic, they couldn't go to college.
Yeah.
Got them way out here stuck in the middle of nowhere and they can't do nothing.
Damn.
But yet the bills still keep coming. So she was gone 6 years. Now I helped them whole 6 years.
Yeah.
All right, the next step, I'm gonna do it a little different than what they say. I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna do it. So the next steps I use will be with the other machines and with different phone bags. They call them finishing bags. Either finishing bags or glazing bags. Depends on who you at and what their knowledge is on what they're gonna call it. But it's the same way. You see how that looks? What I'm doing is I'm taking the buff on top, restoring back some of the time that I took off when I took the hard. That's what I'm doing now. Then I'm gonna switch up to their stuff and use the machine they require for the job. Like I said, I got some extra stuff that I'm gonna do just for me. I've worked at some body shop. When I first had my business, I did work for a body guy. It's a body shop in Renton. By Renton City Hall on Main Street. He used to be named Taylor. I did a lot of work for Taylor on insurance claims. It was cars that got stolen. They did body work and needed to be bussed. So he paid me $100 a car. And it was back in '96. And one day, I just started thinking, and I thought, why is this man paying me $100 to do a car? He got all these body guys. So I asked him. He told me insurance is paying me $300 to $400 per car you buff for me. He said it's best for me to pay you $100 and keep my body guys doing body stuff. Right. He said because every guy has to stop to get him to polish out a car that's been had work done on it, body work. That's time taken away from them doing something for me. So he bring me in and contracted out to me. Right? That way you keep them going. He was a businessman. Yeah, he was smart. I done met some real intelligent businessmen because, you know, I didn't take up no business administration course. This is no me went to college to learn how to run no business. I put my street hustle, what I learned how to hustle in the street, let alone my knowledge of knowing how to do detail. Right? So then I had to learn how to explain exactly what I was going to do to a person's car to make them feel comfortable about giving me their money. And I did all that on my own.
Oh, that's good.
Right. Without having to pay anybody. I didn't even get a loan from the bank. I had several people tell me, man, you should go to the bank and get a small business loan. I said, man, I ain't gonna lend me no money. They said, man, they supposed to be helping our minority. I said, man, they might, but there's certain minorities, right? So they say, ask them anyway. So I said, F it. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm already in business. So I go there, I talk to them, they tell me how risky detail shops are. And he told me, they say the average detail business don't last 5 years. And they started asking me what all I was going to do to try to last longer than 5 years. They gave me a rejection, not rejection, but one of the slips to where you put everything in order on how you gonna make the money. I forgot what they called it, and I had to fill it out, right? And I'm looking at all this, and I just started smiling. I didn't mean to smile. Well, I put it like that. I didn't mean to smile and let him see me smile. And he asked me, why was I smiling? And then I said, nothing. He said, come on. He said, come on, brother, you gotta be smiling for me. I said, okay. I'm smiling because I told everybody that the bank wasn't gonna give me a loan, but they kept encouraging me to go to the bank. I said, to be honest with you, I'm already in business. I gave him my business card and told him where my business was. Come to find out, he used to pass by there going to work. He said, so why are you in there? I said, to prove a point to them. Now they want to lend me some money.
Oh, really?
Because I had been in business 6 years. But I didn't want the money. I had to say all that, but then realize I was in business. If I'm in business for 6 years, I'm not a risk no more. But if I would have been a regular Jody with that trying to get in business, need their money, they wasn't going to do it. So I was actually right. I put stuff on layaway. And then I worked for a couple dealerships that actually he said, how can we help you do a better job on our cars? What do you need? I told them I needed a better pressure washer, I need a carpet cleaning machine. They told me to price it. I went chopped around and priced it. I told them how much money it cost. They wrote me to check to buy the stuff, and they took the money out of my detail. I did it for me, which I paid them out. I signed like a promissory note. Okay, third step coming up. Here it is. This is what they call the second step. It's always easier after you get a car buffed out. The paint is so smooth. You see how the buff is just going across the real smoothly. All the hard work was already done when I used to wood paint. So I don't have to. I need to put this out of my way. Don't want to accidentally use that. That'd be going backwards. We got 3 different waxes the same color.
Alright.
So I read the labels on the bottles, on the gallons, and put tape around them and marked it. That way I wouldn't be grabbing the wrong stuff, and I found myself doing that a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it's the same color, it looks like the same shit. And I had to go back and fix it. And whenever you have to go back and fix something, it's more time consuming.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm smarter than that. Especially when it comes down to this, I'm smarter than that. So I fix the problem. Yeah. Anything? When you bought your car, that line that you had there, it's supposed to be in ours. They did a good job bucking it out. They just didn't really try hard enough to get that line out. I've been told them over and over, you gotta be careful in detail because some people are detail oriented. And they could look at something and tell if it's supposed to look better. Last thing you want is somebody to go over your work and make it look better than you do. It make it look like you ain't got no pride or you just don't know what the fuck you doing. You know? So, I know because I got caught like that. Yeah, on jobs, I lowballed and I tried to cut out some steps because the money wasn't right. And one guy, I was bumping I bumped 6 vans and 2 mini dump trucks that had Chevy front ends and then it just dumped, right? And the price he paid me $100 to do the dump truck just like he did the vans. And I tried to give him to raise some money on the dump truck because they were bigger and more work. He wouldn't do it. So by the time I got to the 5th van, I was in my feelings. So I started cutting back some of the steps. Come to find out the driver that drove that truck, he was a detail at one time. Yeah. He didn't say nothing. He called me out. He said he had heard the dude that helped me. He said, dude did your bad deal. There's no way in the world you should get it. He should have paid you $100 for the dump trucks. He said, I just want you to know something. He pulled me to the side, pulled out his own chemical detail company, and did a small area and looked way time better than mine. And the stuff he used was you could get it out of damn AutoZone or O'Reilly. Yeah. Yeah, sure did. He said, I looked at every one you did. They look good, except this one. He said, I figured by that time you was damn pissed off with the money. And he was right. I never let that shit happen to me again. Just because somebody's paying you to do something, they don't mean they don't know how to do it. Again, they could be linked up with somebody else that know how to do it. So you gotta be careful. And see, I don't do that here. Every time one of them films that he would go back over something when the detail did, I tell him I can't do no better job than they did. Because I already was detailed. Why you trying to get me to make somebody look bad? I'm not doing that. Even though I know in a lot of cases I can do this, I can do it. It's not about me trying to make nobody look bad. Because what happened, they go back and say, man, EJ fixed the problem where it's supposed to be fixed. I don't think they tried. The next thing you know, you got problems with your coworker because he thinks you tried to make him look bad. So I don't do it. It's a lot of stuff I don't do. A lot of places they like my attitude. They like my work, but then they like my principles. I guess being black, I don't go to have my principles. And I told me certain things I would do, some things I won't do. What they would ask me to do is what I don't do. And I don't care, I get another job. I don't sell my fucking principles for nobody. Yeah, once you do that, you can't get it back. They damn lost forever. Okay, we go to 3rd. And then I got some other grades that I'm gonna go over with, and then I'm gonna blend it back in, but I'm gonna use the other one. just wanted you to see this right quick.
Yeah.
After that, if you want to, you can go ahead and do what you was doing.
Alright.
I'm gonna knock out the back end and then I'll let you know that way you can move.
Alright.
See, that's actually 4 steps already. I'm about to do another one. It's at times you get a detailed job that you don't really make no money off of it. But that's when your integrity is going to kick in, right? And some details, even if the money right, they still ain't gonna do the best job they know how to do if they too busy worry about going to the next job. Right? I do this for me and to make a living. I am so confident in my skill set. Even if I come to work for a whole week and lose money, the next week I'm gonna make my money back. Or I'll make it back before the end of the month. I don't fold up because I have a couple bad days.
Yeah.
I don't fold up
Everyone
like
got
that.
bad days.
Right. You just gotta not let it get you down and just keep going. But if you don't believe in yourself, you're a bad day every damn day.
100%.
You just gotta, believe in what you do, what you can do, and what you're doing. Tell you what, some of the people, especially people that's in management, they might not like my attitude or me being opinionated, but they love my work. And if they real men, even if they don't think about it again, when they think about it, they'll just say, you're not scared of no job if you look it open. In order for them to catch me when I was afraid, they would have had to catch me at 12 years old. I got a knife pulled out on me when I was 12 years old because, in my hometown they didn't have no gangs. What they had was turf war. You could be trying to go into certain communities for whatever reason, and one of the guys that kind of enforced the turf war asks you what you owe there for, he might demand that you give him money. And then you don't get money, then they'll jump you. And my first knife pulled out on me at 12 years old. Scared the fuck out of me. I never had nobody pull a knife on me. But I turned around and when my mother gave me my allowance, I went to the drugstore. He had a pocket knife. I went to the drugstore and bought me a Tarzan knife. Dutch, straight knife. In a holster. No fold up shit. Next time he saw me and pulled that little fucking fold up knife, I lift up that, he seen that big ass knife like that motherfucker, I won't shit rich. He was like, all right, nigga, I can catch you later. I said, yeah, I'ma always have it. Then I go gamble and win some money, now I got 2. Right, just in case I drop one. I want to get fancy, right? Come on, man, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna go back over that and that'll be that.
Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem, man. Like you said on some Sundays when you're not doing nothing and you want to, you can call and check out what I'm doing.
All right, bet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'll even help you decide.
No, yeah, 100%.
Need to put my stuff away. Said, man, no problem, dude. You be hooking me up. You finally gave me something to damn do. I buffed up to right here, right?
Okay.
And up here too, because of the amount of dust got on it from me using the wool pad and the heavy cream. So it would be better if I just go ahead and run the buff. Oh, I did the whole back runner too. I buffed the whole back runner.
Oh, thank you.
Like I did Darren's.
Yeah.
I just did your back rumble. That was
Oh, the
it.
beaded.
Yeah,
Thank
because I had a lot of compound there, and I'm like,
okay.
instead of trying to use glass cleaner and microfiber,
Mm-hmm.
I just buffed it and then wipe it off with the microfiber.
Oh, okay.
It's easier, really.
Yeah.
Some people think it ain't easier, but it's easier. It looked good. If this one on here, I could have got a lot more of this out toward the edge here, but it still looked good. Looked better than it did because it had a real bad scar. All right, let me move this back and then